I have now decided to give my overall personal review of the science fiction series that debuted on Fox for about 3 seasons and then went for 2 more seasons on the Sci-Fi Channel, called Sliders. Yes, that show about people traveling parallel universes. They can only go to parallel Earths. First, they were only able to go to parallel versions of San Francisco. Then they, turned out they were able to go either to parallel San Francisco's or parallel Los Angeles's. And then it kind of expanded just slightly more, and then it became like a 400-mile radius that they couldn't get out of. And if they were taken out of the slide radius, they didn't know if they were able to slide or not, because it had never been tried. This series started out really, really good, and I was really excited about it. And it progressively got better as it went on to season 2 and 3. But then season 3 came, and they killed off Professor Arturo. Or maybe a Professor Arturo. We don't know if that was the professor that actually started out with them, or if it's an alternate version of Professor Arturo, because he had gotten into a fight with one of his doubles, and one of them went through the slide portal out. But like Rembrandt says, we really don't know which one that is. So, yeah, the original Professor Arturo might still be alive on Azure World of the Azure Gate Bridge. Don't know if you remember that one. And the next one they supposedly killed off was Wade Wells. But we didn't actually see her get killed. So we really don't know for sure about her either. Quinn Mallory got caught up in some kind of a molecular combine with this other guy who happened to have the same name. And they became one person, who, as we discovered later, couldn't be separated. At least not with their the science that Oberon Geiger had at his disposal, or his technological knowledge. We don't know. Someone more intelligent than him might be able to successfully split them, as well as find Colin, because somehow he got lost in the spatial wormhole or whatever it is, and they never found him. So he's still out there, might even be unstuck or something. And we don't know that any of these people are dead. We don't know that for sure. And we don't know for sure that Rembrandt Brown died in the last episode. They kind of leave you hanging on that, make you think that, well, maybe he's dead. Well, we don't know for sure. We don't know that any of the original Sliders actually died. We don't know that. We know a Professor Arturo died. We don't know if it's the Professor Arturo or not. So the Professor Arturo might still be out there on Azure World. But I definitely didn't like the way it ended. Their last world was that world of where the seer was, where he could like see into the future, and he could tell where the sliders were and what they were doing. And they had all kinds of difficulties. Their timer actually got broke somewhere in there. They tried to fix it, and they were actually able to open a portal, but only Rembrandt could go through it. And he injected himself with an anti-chromag virus that somehow the humans were immune to. But was he successful in curing the Earth of Cro-Magnus? His Earth, that is. I don't know. Any more than I know whether or not that was actually his Earth. Overall, I think the series finale to Sliders actually sucked a lot. Now, I saw the tail end of the series finale of Blake 7, and that actually did suck more. I mean, it don't suck more than that. Apparently, they killed off their entire cast. Almost. Except for maybe one. Yeah, it doesn't suck more than that. Usually doesn't. Kyle XY. I would say Kyle XY had lived happily ever after compared to the end of Sliders. I complained about that. I thought that ended badly. If I'd have known about Sliders, I wouldn't have complained as much as I did. Anyways, you can watch a show if you want, but if you haven't seen it, you can watch it if you like. I would actually try to follow it up with something more lighthearted, because prepare for nightmares. Because I had nightmares about the end. And I was like, man, that just totally sucked. I know this contains quite a few spoilers, but, as far as any cast members being killed off is concerned, there is no certainty whatsoever. Not even concerning the professor. Even with Professor Arturo, we don't know if the original professor died or if it was somebody else. But that's pretty much the way it is. Anyways, that's gonna do it for my review. Feel free to disagree if you like.